So hello and welcome to episode 8 of series 7 of Master League Story Mode. It's a good one. It's a good one. We get some business done early doors, and what business it is. And then we've got 3 huge games that could well be season defining. You're going to want to watch this. Let's get into it. So what was I going to say? Let me think. I'm distracted now because I'm just looking at a bank of Harry Redknapp's here, just for inspiration, transfer inspiration. What would Harry do? Harry would say, "Oi, Matt." No, that's Tim Sherwood. I've forgotten how to do Harry. So we have an absolutely massive episode ahead of us today. Not only is the transfer window now open and we clearly need to do some business, we have 3 games that will likely decide our fate this season. Massive games against 3 clubs ahead of us, all vying for those playoff spots. It's massive, it's massive. This needs to go well. And the last episode, not so much. So as I mentioned, 3 massive games. We're about to start a new year. 2021 is about to begin. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good year. Better than the opening of this real 2021 anyway. They're only 2 days after the opening of the transfer window, so likely we won't have a chance to make any signings. We've got a huge game. Trip down to the south coast to take on Bournemouth. Then we've got a nice big section here. Big tasty transfer window section here. Hopefully then we've signed a new player by the time we make our way back to the Michael Caine Arena. Take on a localish derby against the Bees of Brentford. And then, only 3 days later, what turns out to be a massive game against Huddersfield, who are ranked 2nd in the league at the moment. Right, I think we will try and get a few bids off today, at least, before we move into the Bournemouth game. Let's just have a quick look at our game plan. Balogun's dramatic improvement has come to an end, and with that in mind, we're going to take him out of the squad. I think we may have made a big mistake starting Balogun. I'd love to know your opinions on this in the chat. When there's a dramatic improvement, you sort of have to play them. That's always been my theory. It's sort of ruined the team a bit. And as someone pointed out in the comments to the last episode, I think it was Kieran Leonard, so thank you, Kieran, excellent point, is that we haven't been playing arguably our best striker, Ben Brereton. I mean Fletcher's the best, number 9, centre forward, definitely. His finishing is the same as Brereton. He's nowhere near as quick as Brereton, but he's pretty quick for a big lad. Powerful, good in the air. He scored some good headers. I'm happy with him being our target man. But we did get... I completely agree, Red Sparrow. We got seduced by the flashing blue arrow. But he needs to drop out of the side now. And we need to be building Ben Brereton. Chilean international Ben Brereton. I was just having a look at that, actually, before we got in. Proud of the lad. He's done really well. And we should have been playing him. He's 21 years old. He's gonna get so good. I mean, I've had so many people, 3 or 4 individuals, say I've had Brereton, he's been our best player, he's progressed so much, and we've wasted 5 or 6 games trying to build up the Balogun, and he's only up to 69 rated now. He's a good stand-in, he's a good backup, but he should never have been our first choice option. Brereton on the left, Rowe on the right. 80 team spirit now. Wow, look at that. What happens if you take out Hunter? 78, still pretty good. If we take a look at the league, I think it really paints a picture of what we need to do. We've scored, although Huddersfield have only scored 19, but they have conceded far less as well. We've conceded quite a lot of goals, but we've not scored... Well, we're on a -1 goal difference. Maybe that suggests we need to be better defenders. Maybe it suggests that we need more ruthless centre forwards. I think playing Balogun was an issue because he's just not that good and he missed a lot of chances, important chances. So with that in mind, maybe we just need to concentrate on bringing in real quality. So let's make our way into the advanced search. Have a little quick nose around here. First thing to check, obviously, is whether there are any decent free agents now knocking around. Any contracts have ended in England. Because we played for England, we can sign an English player. Let's take a look. There's some decent players in here that we can't sign. Ravel Morrison. Interesting. Stuart Downing. We could sign Stuart Downing. That's a step in the right direction, surely. Darabio, though. Speaking of centre-backs, that would be a really good signing, wouldn't it? Ex-City youngster, 23 years old, out of contract now. It's almost unbelievable that a player with such potential could be available. Oh, hang on, talking of potential, Big Huddles. Huddles. We'd like him. Can spray a ball around. No, but seriously though, I think Adarabioyo we have to definitely consider here. If we can get him for 194, that's a massive win, and I'll be keeping happy whoever it was at the beginning who said we needed to sign a centre-back, because you were right. So let's give him a little bit of love there. We want to tie him down to 3 years, don't we? 3 mil release fee is slightly concerning. Let's do it. So that's good. That's a good start. That is a free transfer gem. Lee Catamol, we did say we wanted a bloody hell. He has suffered what I can only imagine was a pretty brutal industrial accident with maybe some sort of waste compactor. His head, I'm sure, should be taller than that. Clark Salter, yeah, that's a good shout. Looks like a beautiful girl with a boy's haircut there. Where can he play? Are we get? I don't think we need 2 centre-backs, don't we? He would be good. Who do we have? Adarabioyo. I can barely even say it. Adarabioyo or Clark Salter. Let's just compare the two, shall we? Decent couple of players to crop up in here. Adarabioyo, defensively much, much better. Clark Salter, stronger. Shorter but stronger. I don't want to stop playing the Seagull because he's a young player who's come up with us from the academy. He's a Leatherhead boy through and through. I really don't want to sell him or impede his performance, impede his development even. But yeah, I mean, maybe we'd be crazy not to buy 2 exciting young, not to sign 2 exciting young English centre-backs on free transfers at this stage of the season. Yeah, that would be a bit crazy, wouldn't it? All right, let's get them both signed up. One left and one right-footed. It's perfect. It just works. I don't want to drop the Seagull, but maybe we could. Just as a backup, if nothing else. If we can't sign anyone else, we've got him in there so we can play him rather than having to play Hunter. We could loan him. Surely they wouldn't want to loan for a 33-year-old player in potentially the last year of his career. Yeah. Oh, you actually can't even do it. Oh, that's good. Oh no, you can't do a 6 month. You can't do a year. You can do a 6-month loan. I mean, that just makes sense, doesn't it? Let's do that. All right, there we are. Just to remind ourselves, yeah, so we've got a load of players lined up here. We've got Ageria. We can't sign Ageria because he's 73 rated. I think the problem with both Roberts and Ageria is while they are quite exciting, they're no improvement on Rowan Lucan in terms of passing or finishing. And that's what you need. It would be basically a like-for-like swap. I'm just going to end these because they're not the right players for us. We need to be improving our end product with players that are going to provide that. I don't think Roberts or Ageria will do that. Oh, that's done then, okay. That's done as well. And that's done, okay. Yeah, let's do it then, shall we? 100, so we've got plenty of money to do this now. Should we sign 2 24-year-old, potentially highly rated English centre-backs? Just for the... I mean, they'll both become our highest paid players. But long-term, we're doing a hell of a bit of business there, aren't we? Let's do it then. What a start to this window. Clark Salter. Done. Adarabioyo. Done. Lovely. 6-month loan for him. Easy money. Yeah, great work there. Lovely, lovely work. We all love the transfer window. Of course we do. It's about time we played a game of football. And my, do we have an important game of football to get into now. Let's take a look at the sides today. Oh, Brereton, poor form. McGee, poor form. That's not a good start. Balogun knackered. I mean, there's a lot of tired legs in here. Seager and Namani. I think we've got to keep Seager in this side. But it's going to be hard not to start the 2 new centre-backs when we get a chance. Yeah, Chair on good form. That's a positive. Could play Hunter in midfield. A tired and downward form McGee. Yeah. It does feel like we need another option up top, don't we? That has to be the final piece of the puzzle for this window. Definitely. Let's take a look at the home side here, just to give us a flavour of what we're up against. Josh King and Solanke up top. Bloody hell, 5 at the back. So those overlapping left and right backs are going to cause us a hell of a lot of problems. Billing, Cook, Lerma midfield. It's going to brutalise Craig McGee. Elias Chair is going to have to pull something out of his bag, out of his chair stash. So yeah, we're just going to be in a world of pain, whatever, in this game. We're just delaying the inevitable here, really. Let's put Mackie on the bench. And let's cross all of our fingers, because this is going to be really, really tricky. Live from the roof of the Vitality Stadium there, covered in snow. 2021 begins. It's snowing here in Bournemouth, and we've got a hell of a task on our hands. How are we going to get on here? Jamili into chair. Oh, lovely turn away from the little magician. Up against Billing today. It's going to be a big ask. Probably one of the tallest players in the Championship against one of the shortest. And Ilias Chair there, battling away. Love it. Just couldn't curl it home. Brereton, Chair, Hester Cook, lovely. The counter-attack is on here. Rowe ahead of us here. Hester Cook will bang one. Wow. Wow. Chair gets it back into Brereton. Lovely work here. He can stretch his legs. We know he's got pace. Edge of the box here. Ben Brereton fires wide. Oh, and our finishing issues continue here, but we've started so strongly. McGee, Fletcher, looking round the back for Brereton. What a ball that is from Fletcher. Ben Brereton now through on goal with the left. Yes, come on. That was not a convincing finish, but the Chilean Englishman gets a goal, and he says, Hunter, look at the name on the back of the shirt. I am your best player. What was I doing on the bench for so many weeks? This is what I can add to this side. Goal scoring. Remember it, it's important. And as the snow falls here, we are heating up on the south coast. What a ball that is from Fletcher. And the pace of Brereton, which we've had sitting on the bench. It doesn't matter how quick you are if you're on the bench. That famous proverb. All over the top is dangerous. Seeger's header. No. Josh King with the effort. Bloody hell. First shot in anger of the game for Bournemouth. Josh King making Steele worried. Well, what a half. We've come out of the blocks like a rat up a drain pipe. Come out of the blocks like a rat up a drain pipe. What a horrible combination of just irrelevant words that was. But we've looked really, really positive from the get-go here, and only creating 2 shots on target. We've just got to make sure that we keep King quiet, because he is going to really, really hurt us if we give him any space. Rodriguez now just on the pitch, pushes it wide into Smith. Does well to turn away. Smith has continued his run here. That's a dangerous ball. Steele. Airborne. Does really well. That's not the throw. That was meant for Chester. No. Josh King allowed to turn. Hunter can't get close. Rodriguez. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, that was meant for Hester Cook. I don't know where the hell that was going. And it all just fell apart here. Simple turn. And the substitute Rodriguez puts it home. Oh, dearie me. Hunter with the left foot effort in towards Chair. Wrong one to aim for there. Hester Cook. Oh, nice. Hester Cook with the curling effort. Oh, he really dug that out. Love that. Hunter furious. Absolutely furious. This would have been a lovely goal, though. Hester Cook sits him down. Really dug that out. Look at the form on that. Oh, big mistake. Chair. Oh, no way. Oh, I just didn't quite believe what had happened there. Could have taken another touch. Could have taken 2 or 3 more touches. Just didn't expect it. Oh, you've got to finish that. And keep it tight. That's a really good ball. Rodriguez. First time effort. Steele into action again. Seeger looks up. Oh, what a ball. Seeger. Fletcher. No. Oh, I thought we'd done it there. Well, that will be full time here at the Vitality, and on paper, that's a huge result for Leatherhead. A point against what will be not only probably the best team that we'll play against this season in terms of personnel, but certainly one of our playoff rivals. Oh, I guess we're happy there. I guess we're happy with that. But the Ilias Chair miss. I mean, Chair played pretty well. From minute 1 he was involved. His finishing just isn't good enough. That's why he may not be our attacking midfielder in the Premier League if we ever make it there. I just don't think he's got the goals in him. I think Hunter will demand goals in that position. So let's take a look here. Brereton had a great game, absolutely proving to Hunter why he should be in this team every single time. Oh, it's a shame. That's a big shame. Let's see what the point does for us. We're racking up those points. We've got the most draws of any team other than 12th place Reading. Still plenty of time left. Taking points off those teams, crucial. Keeping that gap from 10th to 5th at 4 points is a big one. That's important. Well, here's Adarabioyo, the towering new centre-back. One of 2 that we've signed. I love the balls from Hunter and Kane and the board to just identify a weakness in the squad, and however boring it might be, go out there and get it done. And not just get it done, but sign 2 really exciting young players. Oh, they really do both need to walk straight into this team, but it's going to be a real shame to see Seager step out. Anyway, Adarabioyo there, just saying he's on cloud 9 to be signing with Leatherhead. Of course, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? Yeah, I think we'll keep Seager in. Seager's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong at all. Let's just make sure this is all the right way round. Jerry Namani centre forward. Balogun, yep, that's fine. So we've got a lot of deadwood here that we could sell. Johnson a good option off the bench. What we are massively lacking, because Lucan and Balogun aren't that exciting, is we're missing, and Rowe, I suppose we're missing a first choice right winger who is as good as Brereton. If we get that sorted in this window, then we've had a lovely old time. So Isaac's success, 74 rated. He can play out on the wing as well. He's a good he's good. He's just good. We're not going to get to 74, but if we did, he'd be worth breaking the budget for. We could just about sign him as well. He would welcome a move. So let's just get this teed up, just in case. We probably won't have the budget, but that would be an amazing, amazing signing. That would elevate this side massively. Let's do it then, shall we? Another game. Brentford, the side of my father, the team that he supports. A team that I've always had a soft spot for as well. Yeah, Isaac Success is a great name, isn't it? What a name that is for a player. Let's take a look at the side today then. Adarabioyo will have his first start for the club. Seager will keep his spot. So Adarabioyo is right-footed as well. Okay, they're both right-footed. Ooh, Brereton and Rowe, both on poor form. Stick Jerry Namani up top. Clark Salter on a blue. That's tempting, isn't it? I don't want to take the 7 team spirit hit, though. Lucan could replace... We'll give Lucan a run. See what he's got for us. Could be his last opportunity to impress. He likes to play on the right, doesn't he? That's the problem. He likes to play on the left, even. Oh, I do think we're going to have to do that. Oh, I don't want to play Brereton there. Brereton has to play, because we need him to improve. Poor form all round, really. This doesn't bode too well. Let's take a look at the opposition. Similar formation to us. That'd be a sort of even match-up there. They've got an incredibly handsome, presumably Scandinavian midfielder in Jensen, who I don't know anything about, but look at that beautiful hair. Strong front line there, really strong. Ben Rama still at the club. Sergi Canos, is it? Yeah, on the right. And Godos through the centre, who looks terrifying. It's going to be a big test for Adarabioyo, his first game for the club. So a chilly day here on the banks of the River Mole at the Michael Caine Arena. Leatherhead's form has been lukewarm also. Not good, not bad. Not good, not bad at all. I think, really, we've got to be happy. We're still well in the fight as we come into the new year here. We've made some great signings. And there he is, Adarabioyo, ex-Manchester City youngster. His career had gone slightly awry. Out of contract in January, Hunter was able to swoop in and pick him up alongside Clark Salter. 2 very intelligent bits of business there. We've had to give him pretty big wages, but I think they'll certainly be worth it. He's going to add youth and pace and power and height at the back that Jerry Namani certainly wasn't. The question is, does Clark Salter come in ahead of Seager? Well, Seager has got to prove that he shouldn't play at this stage, and this is going to be a really, really tough one for him up against a very, very strong Brentford team. And Pontus Jansson at the back, a legend in these parts. Let's go. Chair back to Jamaili. Good ball into Hester Cook. First time ball into Elias Chair. Oh, the dipping shot. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky game, but that was a lovely, incisive, piercing counter-attack there from Leatherhead. Adarabioyo will have to get on his bike here. Look at Hester Cook. Powering box to box as he loves to do. Back to block Ben Rama. It's a good one. It's a good cross. It's well dealt with in the end. What an exciting game of football we've got on our hands here. Oh, snapshot there from Godos. Love it. Wow, what a game. What a game. Lucan looks to put a shoulder in. That's not his strong suit at all. Marcondes. Oh my God. Jesus, just need to take a second here. And there we are, half-time here at the Michael Caine Arena. What a game this has been. Fast-paced, exciting. Shots on target from either side. Good saves forced, equal possession. This is turning into a classic here. Leatherhead go head-to-head with a local rival. What can we find in this second half? Pontus Jansson forced back to Daniels. McGee can pick that up. Little flick into Kweko Lucan. Looks for Fletcher. That's poor. Oh my God! How has that got his way through to Fletcher? Yes! Unbelievable error there from a Brentford side who've been so good in this game. And Ashley Fletcher is slipped through there in an unlikely series of events. Let's take another look at that. I've no idea how that happened, but that could be a crucial goal for us. And Ashley Fletcher has been out of the goals in the last few games. He started strongly at the club. It was good pressure initially, but forced them into the long ball. Kweko Lucan with what was a very poor through ball, but the number 5 there for Brentford, totally misreading the situation. He's just got lost there. Fletcher putting the pressure, he's just completely missed it. And Fletcher gets ahead of him, side foots it home. What a result that is. Hester Cook back helping out. That's our man. That's our talisman. Brereton. Strong play there. Oh, what a ball through to Ilias Chair. He'll power through the centre. Chair with the lob. Yes! Get in there! Come on! And that is how you build on a goal. And what a goal that was. Ilias Chair with a deft chip there. Great work from Brereton in the build-up. But the chairman, oh, and it rings out around the ground. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, oh, sit down. Sit down and enjoy. Ilias Chair. Still working on that. Haven't quite worked out where we go from that. I mean, really, it should be like sit down Brentford. Sit down Brentford fans. On his left foot as well. That's class from the Moroccan Belgian. The Moroccan mole, as someone called him. Unbelievable scenes here at the Michael Caine Arena. 2-0 up against a really strong Brentford side. Jensen. Chair. Yes. So many options here. And Brereton's the better one. We'll go Fletcher. Ben Brereton now through on goal. This should end it. Yes! Come on! And BB King is in there to make it 3 here at the Michael Caine Arena. No one saw this coming. Ben Brereton. 2-2 now for the Chilean. Heating things up here on a cold winter's day in Surrey. And it was Chair. Crucial to that one. Won it back. Found Fletcher. He's got quite a few assists to his name this season. And Brereton finishes on the left. Brentford came out. They looked the better side for most of this game, but the away side have just crumbled under the pressure. Good goals here. And that should be enough, surely. Surely. Let's make some changes. 74 minutes gone. Tony. Darabio's not put a foot wrong really today. Oh, Chair nearly winning it back again. He's out for blood today. Oh, Tony's turned him. Oh, Darabio. Seeger gets it away. Bloody hell. I don't want to be conceding now. Don't give them any way back into this. So triple sub here, just to shore things up. It's the right and left back standard swaps. Lima and Ugalumba on. Jamili and Hunter off. And there's a chance here for Tony. Darabio across. It's nicely worked here from Brentford. Probably one pass too many. And the man of steel called into action. Well, what a performance that was. Incredible stuff here. We looked in the transfer window. We thought, can we sign more goals? So we signed 2 centre-backs. And the goals have come. 3-0 against Brentford. A side who will absolutely be one of our huge rivals. Performance of the season, definitely, easily. Could be a crucial performance. And some of the goals of the season as well. Got to love that. It's going to be really interesting to see the average ratings. If things were fair, look at that. We didn't have the possession, but we created the chances. It really looked like we were in big trouble. From minute 1, Brentford came out. They were all over us like a swarm of bees. But somehow, we just showed the class. Somehow Darabio's got a 4.5. That seems harsh. What did he do? What did he do wrong? I don't know. Didn't make any tackles. I mean, Seeger was immense, so by comparison, I agree. Craig McGee only a 6.5. For me, he's the man of the match. If life was fair, he should have it. Hester Cook was great as ever. Ilias, what a player. Kweko Lucan got an assist on the day, didn't do much wrong. A 7 for him is impressive. And Ben Brereton, BB King, really pushing for that 73 rating in the window. Grabs on a goal and an assist. As does Ash Fletcher. Great performances all round. Ugalumba came on, was solid. So happy with the lads. What a performance that was. And in front of a packed, sell-out Michael Caine Arena. And look how excited they all are. So how will that see us? Oh, up into 8th. It's so close. Look at that. I mean, second place is still within grasp. So many good clubs ahead of us. And Huddersfield, the third and final game of this episode. A win there still wouldn't see us move above them. They've won 11, only drawn 4. They've not scored a lot of goals. This is going to be a difficult team to break down by the looks of it. They don't score many. They don't concede many. Similar to us, really. Okay, let's take a look at the sides. Tempted to give Crossley a run out on a green. Yeah, let's give Crossley a run out. Craig McGee has absolutely earned the captaincy. He starts today. Some fairly tired legs. Row on a blue is good. I don't think we need to make any changes here. Let's take a look at the home side. Okay. Interesting. Fairly similar formation. Decent back line. There's a 64 rated centre back. Right back 69 rated. Interesting. Brereton can give him a run on a green arrow as well. Our wingers looking up for us today. Grant up top 74 rated. Looks doable. Looks doable. So here we are in an unsurprisingly rainy John Smith Stadium in Huddersfield. It's a great stadium, the John Smith Stadium. It's one I'd really like to visit. It's a beautiful new stadium. I think it's sort of in the middle of nowhere, possibly. Anyway, Huddersfield have had a great start to the season, as have we. This should be a great matchup. As we've seen in the last few games, we don't go overly attacking. We keep things fairly medium. We look to sort of just have a look at how the opposition are lining up and then respond from there. And we've done pretty well with it so far. Let's see how we get on. Good start there from Chair. He's been excellent in the last few games. It's a good ball out to Jackson. Crossley Lima out there with him. Looks to get a strong shoulder in, but now Pritchard in the midfield. That's a good ball into Grant. Turns away from Seeger. Still with a big hand. It's going to be a corner here. Simple build up there, but effective from Huddersfield. Try a high ball into Big Fletch. Holds off Schindler well. That's a lovely header on there to Chair. Looks again to return the flavour into Fletcher. Brereton, yes! Come on, BB King. Continuing his great form. And that is smart play there from Ash Fletcher, who is proving to be more than just a big centre forward. He has got a hell of a lot of assists this season. And Leatherhead are flying high here in the north. And it's Ilias Chair again involved. Huddersfield have made a good start here. It was a great flick down from Fletcher in the first place. A good ball again from Chair to find him. And that is unselfish play from a centre forward who is far more than just a target man. And Brereton there will have few easier finishes this season. It's great awareness there. But he had to finish it, and he did. High ball here. Seeger jumps for it. Nice. We're looking solid. Oh, Jamili. Have a look up, mate. Fletcher lays it off into Chair again. It's a relationship they've got. Oh, Danny Rowe, nice. Jamili now into the box. Oh, nearly. So nearly. Flowing counter-attack there. Seeger will pick it up. Full of confidence now, Leatherhead. Lima early into Fletcher. Holds his man up here. Oh, he's found Danny Rowe. Oh, he's round the keeper. Oh, that's an absolutely beautiful goal there from Danny Rowe. Not had too much this season to do, Danny Rowe. He's been in and out of the side, but that is a calm finish under pressure. Fletcher, great hold up. Once again, the through ball is there. Little dummy away from the keeper. Slots it home. Oh, we are playing some football today. Liquid Leatherhead, indeed. And that is half-time here in Huddersfield. Another incredible performance from the Tanners. The Green Army now on the march. Just feels like we've found something. It just clicked. It's just clicked. The team spirit is there. That is crucial. But we're playing some great football as well. We've always been known as a team that can grind out results. That's how we've started this season. You know, lucky goals, tap-ins, just grinding out those 1-0s. But now, playing some beautiful football. and I'm here for it. Huddersfield looking to start this half strongly. Eating away from McGee. They're taking their time with this one. Eating fires over. All right, take a second here, lads. Huddersfield have come out strongly, as you'd expect from the home side. We need to be wary. This game far from one. Now Chair has seen the run of Jamili. Probably a little bit too much on that for the left back. Unlucky. Unlucky, lads. Come on, this is good work. This is good work. Keep it up. Keep it up. Hunter on the bench, managing as he should be here, rather than trying to get involved. Oh, big mistake. Fletcher now can seal it here, surely. Yes. Oh, Huddersfield. Huddersfield. Terrible, terrible defending. We're so good at those high press situations. And Fletcher there gets his goal. Easy. Easy. Mr. Cook. Away from Hogg. Oh, very clever ball there. Rowe just can't get to it. Oh, big mistake again. Oh, my God. This is terrible from Huddersfield. Defensive error after defensive error, and Danny Rowe gets his brace. I like that ball, though. But really, Schindler needed to do something with that. That's poor. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But we'll take it. And an easy finish there for Danny Rowe. We'll have far, far harder tests than this season. But it looks like Huddersfield just not the races today. Just 2 minutes left here, but there will be already rapturous celebrations from the travelling Leatherhead fans. It's been a comprehensive outplaying here in Huddersfield from the surprise package of this championship season, but one now who've certainly got to be taken seriously. Leatherhead, Hunters Leatherhead now, staking a real claim for a playoff spot, and that was another incredible performance in a row. Amazing stuff, amazing. 48% possession. We didn't have the possession, interesting. But we had the shots and we had some great finishes. Danny Rowe with a 7.5 today, he was excellent. Fletcher with 2 assists and a goal. Fletcher is turning out to be a great signing. Would Gray Evans be doing as well now? I don't know. He certainly wouldn't have as many assists, I'm sure of that. So there we go, a big win. We came into this episode knowing that we had 3 crucial games and we could not have asked for better performances. And we're now just goal difference away from a playoff spot. So, wow, what an episode. Some incredible football, some great goals, 2 amazing centre-back signings. It goes completely against everything I believe in. Signing centre-backs is normally the most boring thing ever, but 2 young English centre-backs who could be the building blocks of this side for years to come. I think we've done pretty well. Still, opportunities to improve our attack as well. And we're flying high now, flying high. I'll see you in a bit.